Hey, how are you doing today? It's Hillary, the marketing mom. Glad you're able to join me. Today, I'm talking about whether you should hire or do it yourself. It all boils down to the time that you have, okay? And most work from home moms that I know, they start off doing everything themselves until they've carved out a niche for themselves. Because when you carve out a niche for yourself, that's your true business. That's what you're truly working on. But when you get started, you've got to get known, right? You've got to find people. Maybe you have a professional build a website for you, all right? Maybe they do all your branding and you talk to them about what you want to be and do and everything. And they got all of that done for you. You still got to distribute it. You still got to get it out there. And work from home moms do many different things, but a lot of it centers around a website, a blog, and distribution of content so that they can get found. All right. Now, how are you going to get found if you don't distribute the content? That's where the time comes in. All right. Now, the journey of different work from home moms, it travels different ways. All right. Some moms, they just say, I'm going to hire an agency, they're going to do my advertising, and this is what I'm doing. Other moms, they start off doing a lot of the things themselves, like me. That was the path that I took. I built my own websites, I did my own social media, I wrote my own blogs, I did all my videos, I transcribed all my videos, I did everything. All right, I was doing everything. I did my own social media, right? So, and then I was obviously evolving into becoming a social media manager. But you get to a point where you have to decide what time do I have? And a lot of work from home moms, you don't have a lot of time because you're a mom. Let's forget the work part. You're a mom, and that's your first and foremost job, right? So you've got to manage your time, and making the decision of whether to hire or do it yourself always boils down to what time do I have and what do I want to use my time for. So I've had a wonderful coach, business coach, who actually put into my head the notion of hiring somebody to do my laundry or sending it out to be done. I had never thought of that before. But let's think about the time. Now, I'm not saying that we're not in the times where you got to put the laundry in a basket and go down to the riverbed and you've got your chicken board and you're washing. It's just like, yeah, that's real time. Like I would outsource that in a heartbeat, right? Many malls would be like, well, you just gotta throw it in the machine and you hit play, right? And then you take it out and you put it in the dryer and then you hit play and then it sits in the dryer for a week. That's the part where it takes the time. It's not the washing, it's the getting it back into the closet, iron, folded, whatever the case may be, right? And when that light bulb came up to me, I was just like, oh my goodness. So I did it a couple times, all right? And then it became not just it became really the time or the money. So you've got to know what you're willing to spend your time on and what you're willing to pay for. All right. With some moms, it's the cooking or the cleaning of the house. All right. Because your time is valuable. So whether you hire it out or whether you do it yourself are two totally different. It's not two totally different things, but it's just a question of, do you have the time? Do you have the money? Are you willing to spend the time or are you willing to spend the money? And that's what it boils down to. All right. So when it comes to like websites and doing your websites and blogging and all of those type of things, if you've got the time, great, do it. Okay. If you don't have the time, get somebody to do it for you, because all you need to do really is sit down and talk. And then they could do all the other hard stuff like the writing, the editing, the images, the this, the that, the other. Okay, great. If you don't have time to be pushing out content all the time on social media, advertise. That saves a lot of time, but guess what? That is money. Okay, that requires the money. So, time or money, whether you hire a professional or whether you do it yourself, boils down to what do you have more of? Do you have more time or do you have more money? And if you've got more money, you could utilize it by hiring somebody, giving somebody a little job to do. It could be a high school student, it could be a college student. Give somebody a little job, make the world a better place, and hire somebody to do something so that you could focus on something else in your business. Hope this has made sense for you today. Hope you've gotten value. And yes, it may seem like common sense, but work from home moms, sometimes we just need that little tip, that little time management tip to help us. Do you got time or do you got money? And how are you going to use it? All right. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.